Red alert. Radical Cleric here, stormrisers.com, forums. Just checking my stats. Oh. Gonna try to do justice to this brilliant new RTS. Came and went on console and very few noticed, but we're having a great time. Get on it, and we're gonna show you how. A bunch of reviewers didn't really give this game the chance. Took me months to figure this thing out. It's kind of like battle chess. Your units have their own AI. You gotta let them do what they want. You don't force fire on other units most of the time. Ground to ground units, you move by one of three ways. I'm just whipping to my commander here and pointing to that first node point with that yellow pointer, sending him out to grab a node, and then sending out a buggy and some infantry.
Ready to rock.
Try to get as many nodes as fast as I can here and get to as many points as fast as I can. And there's only so many options, right? So it begins to be kind of like a chessboard, the way you have to move your units, and you can coordinate different types of movement orders, like indirect ordering or come here button.
I'm going now.
Rather than just micromanaging each movement. So right here I'm giving an indirect order to my infantry to rally around and grab that dog leg. With the vantage point I got from my commander, right? And then here I can send him all the way to the front line.
Upgrading refinery to level 2.
Whip around, upgrade the refinery, whip back to my commander, send him to a node, make sure these guys are going to this node here.
Taking it now.
And once you play the game a bunch, you get good at this, but it takes a long time to do.
Installation captured. Upgraded. Installation captured. Building refinery.
On the move.
Seeing if I can afford an aircraft yet.
Upgrading refinery to level 3.
I've been scouting the air with this anti-air unit here and trying to scout ahead, take out any infantry. He's fast. Indirect order my commander there to grab that node, and now I'm going to look around and see who's up here, bring some snipers up to that rooftop, and there's the enemy commander there. So I'm going to have a battle for that node, so I'm going to try to get some aircraft out there for air support, and I know I'm sending them right to my commander there. As if it were a rally point, the aircraft will come right to this point now. Don't have to do any micromanagement there if you know how to do it. This game is all about tactically putting your units in the right place as quickly as possible to get your opponent into crossfire, out-counter them, of course.
Turrets have been built.
And then just enjoy the battles. I'm not pointing at any of these enemy icons to attack. I'm letting my units do all the deciding there. I'm just deciding where to put them. Send those snipers.
These freaks are almost done.
Send these hunters around to the back.
We got them in the crossfire.
Try to cut off their line of supply because they have a pretty heavy advancement here. And I was going to try to take this node because it wasn't defended, but their commander moved in. So I'm taking some shots there from the commander, dodging some bullets. And these hunters will successfully take out their line of supply by taking out one of their back nodes and force a retreat from that heavy front line I'm battling there. And by now I should have some cash and I should be able to reinforce my front lines. Just watching the whole battle from my point of view of my aircraft. That's it.
Preparing to engage.
One of the major reasons to have aircraft in this game. Gives you the topographical view during battle. Line of sight.
Prowlers ready to go.
Commencing movement.
Prowlers ready to move. At full speed.
And there's important moments of micro too, and you just learn when those are. You know, you learn when to just let your units leave them alone and handle and you can handle other things. And you learn when you have to monitor your units micro.
Enforcers ready to engage.
You get audio cues from your units when they're under attack, so you gotta pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Ready to smash some freaks. Enforcers ready to move.
Commencing now. We're stopping.
So I'm just trying to keep these hunters alive here and monitor the situation back here, put pressure on them in the back. And all my reinforcements are coming in. I'm gonna see what kind of outflanking I can do around these those shipping crates to try to advance my army as quickly as possible. Dodging some bullets again from the Psy commander.
Moving out now.
And if you do keep your units in movement, because a lot of the rate of fire in this game is real slow and almost turn-based, and if you keep these other units moving, you can use micro like that to dodge pretty heavy attacks, because your health, your guys die so fast in this game
Warriors sighted.
that you just, you know, every hit counts, so
Moving
you
into position.
can do a lot of important
Unit
micro.
lost.
Buckle up.
Warp gate has been built.
Buckle up.
So that warp gate allows me to build units at this forward
Unit
point,
lost.
but I built it a little too soon,
Sentinels
and
locked and loaded.
I think this node gets taken out here by this advance,
Sentinels ready
and
to
so that was
stop 'em and
basically
drop
a
'em.
waste of 1,000 energy credits
Go!
there. Let's see.
Sentinels ready to stop 'em and drop 'em.
Got him in crossfire. Prowlers ready to go. Prowler.
I'm just trying to get to a spot where these sentinels can dig in, because they're much more powerful in
Unit lost.
that stance.
It's over for these guys. At
Unit
full
lost.
speed.
Unit lost.
And prowlers are great for
Unit
quick
lost.
crossfire action to just protect an area from a
Ranger
an
sighted on
infantry
the
rush
new
like
one.
that.
Group up.
Unit
But I
lost.
lost my aircraft to that. Their queen moved in and took down my air. I'm gonna try to micro my commander in towards their commander and get him to use that chainsaw. And I didn't point to her at that point. I actually could have targeted her like that. But there are moments when you do want to move in
Installation under attack.
close range and you can just
Installation
target
lost.
the enemy icon and move towards it. But for general attacking, just try to move into a tactically superior position and bring them in the crossfire. That's the best way to stay alive.
We don't have all day, people. We ain't got time to waste. Form up. Let's go.
Unit lost.
So I lost that node point, but I still have my commander, and I'm just going to try to heal him up.
Hunters awaiting
Regroup
orders.
here.
I'm running.
Let's move.
Hauling ass.
Watch my reinforcements come in, dodging some more bullets. Just by doing micro.
Be careful. Move like you mean it.
Move these guys into cover and see if I can do a little grenade assault on this back node here and perhaps win the
Forming
game.
a group. Forming squadron. Commencing movement. Taking hits! Multiple contacts!
Cause a few distractions to
Take
keep
'em
most
out.
of the army where those hunters are. And of course I could have brought in more here, the more the merrier. If I had a prowler in here with these guys, it would take them, draw the fire. If I had some seekers in there, it would take that node out real fast, right? So you get some real tactical strategy concepts in this game that you
Unit lost.
can.
Unit
This was
lost.
not a very good play, and I lost most of my infantry right here.
Unit lost.
And they have a matriarch, so I
Unit
gotta be aware
lost.
of all that as I make my second attempt at an advance here. It did draw their army back, see how they responded to that attack.
Hunters awaiting orders. Moving out
And the
now.
AI, it's really fun to play with it like that. Anytime you
Hunters standing
attack
by.
its rear lines, you can pull their front line back and then cause
Making a move.
an opening for you to advance there.
Expect some Rangers, people. Going to capture it.
Following vector.
Capture
Forming a
avoided.
group. Entering formation.